Okay, this is what I just walked up. Get all the way to the top, and a sign lets me know that this has been a hill. No shit, it's a fucking hill. In San Francisco, it's all hills. Or maybe it's to let you know that this hill then comes to an end and now means downhill from here. You have made it to the top, you're going down the hill. Anyways, let me get out in the middle of the street here. That island out there, in the distance, that is Alcatraz. At least I'm pretty sure it's Alcatraz. It looks like an Alcatraz. It's where an Alcatraz should be. And I figure somewhere out there, Nicolas Cage and Sean Connery are fighting Ed Harris on that island. At least in my imagination, it makes it much more interesting to look at it. So this is my last night here in San Francisco. I know there's a lot of interesting things here. I'm just too fixated on getting home. Yesterday I spent with a friend of mine who came up from south of here, about an hour south of here. Alhamdulillah, we adventured around. We got lost, saw the Golden Gate Bridge, went to Berkeley, had Korean naan. It was a good restaurant. Really so much more interested in seeing people than seeing things around the town here. And a friend of mine today was in the airport. Matt's connection was perfect, but he still had, he arrived a little early, so he had about 3 hours. So he showed up and gave me a call. We had a beer in the airport, hung out for a bit. And it's funny, he left Japan after me, and he got to Colorado before me. That's just not fair. Anyways, I asked about being booked on standby, and they said, well, we got about 4 people on the last flight. This was about 3 o'clock this afternoon. So 4 people, that's not bad. Well, how many are on the list? And she's looking at the list, she's tapping a key, and she's tapping it over and over and over again. I said, that isn't the page down key, is it? Yep. 128 people on the list, waiting for the next flight. That all rolls over to the next one, for however many of them don't make it. So, it's a lot to compete with. Officially, my ticket out is for tomorrow at 6 o'clock. And I may actually be waiting till then. I got put on the list to be on standby for tomorrow morning's 6 a.m. flight, which means it starts boarding at 5:20, which means I have to be at the United counter when they open at 4:30 tomorrow morning. The courtesy shuttle from this hotel doesn't even run at that hour, so I have to get a cab. It's 8:30 now. I'm actually going to finish up the rest of my packing, go to sleep, and wake up at 3:30. So I can go downstairs and check out, get in the cab, hopefully be on my way. If not, I'm going to spend the whole day in the airport reading from about 5 a.m. until whenever I get on a plane. So it could be 12 hours of reading. It's a good thing I have a new book. Okay, that's enough here. That's enough of San Francisco. I'll come back and see it with someone. That'll be more interesting. It is a nice city. Just not interested now. Interested in Colorado. Okay, getting home.